I'm Kurt. Welcome to Kurt's Space. I'm a poet that writes poetry for the common man. Blue collar and no apologies. I'd like to let you know a little bit about myself. I write for the common man because nobody else does anymore. Not since Bukowski as a poet lived what they've written. And I think poetry is lost to the common man because there's nothing about them in the poetry. So I just want to change that. So bear with me, I'm going to do a couple for you. Poetry should not be foreign to ordinary people. It should be about their lives. It should be fun. It should be easily to read and understand. Thank you for following. Hit your like button or whatever it is. This one's called We Can Go Now. This is not fair. I'm tired. Please, Dad. I want to go home. The tubes and wires and chemo and radiation didn't work. Our prayers went unanswered. I would give anything in the world for a real faith healer, but there's no such thing. The dark wave that has been building in her frail body was about to crash down on my little booger. Her deep brown eyes told me, the swollen eyes of the nurses told me, as she disconnected the only hope we had, I picked up her small, frail body. No more than a newborn lamb. And tucked her into the back seat. She knew what no child should have to know. And we drove home. I set her on my easy chair so she could look out the long windows where she used to play. I told her lies and silly songs, and she smiled. Her puppy jumped upon her lap, laid his head against her, and closed his eyes. And she closed her eyes. I said, it's okay. I'll be right there with you. As I held a gun against my heart. We can go now. If you permit me, I'll do one more. This one I finished yesterday. Common people can understand this. It's not all frilly words and what poets have written and they haven't lived through. This one's called Enough. He said he'd had enough. Enough from the beating he had just taken. Enough of every dirty trick, slick dick, empty chick, boots to lick, one more kick, and money gone too quick. He was tired throughout. Such a feeling will strike like a rattlesnake, and the venom was slow. His dreams became his only escape. Why, the hose, the rope, the zip ties, the large bottle of bourbon, the pen and paper, the gun is in your trunk, sir. License and registration, proof of insurance. That was more than enough. Sir, can I ask you to step out of your car? And then you finish it up. There's a trunk full of endings to choose from. Thank you. I'm Kurt, and I hope you enjoyed this.